Now we are looking at geometrical shape as cylinder. Let's say how can we draw a cylinder? We have to draw by hand. So this is how and this is so we'll try to draw this first. So this is how cylinder looks like in a geometry. So we will see concepts or things related to this geometrical shape. Like first, axis. Axis is the line segment joining centers of two base circles. Centers of two base is called axis of cylinder. So in this figure, if we point this as O and center of the above circle O and center of the below circle as O dash. So line joining the two. So this is the line joining the 2 points is O dash. So O dash is known as axis of this cylinder, that is O dash. Then there is another type of cylinder, or we can say, in other words, we are looking at that cylinder like right circular cylinder. So what is right circular cylinder? A cylinder, or we can say a solid cylinder, a solid generated by revolution of a rectangle about one of its sides is called right circular, is called right circular cylinder. So what it means, we'll first draw its the figure. So if we say this is a cylinder, so if we say this is a cylinder, the center of this base circle is O dash and center of the above circle is O, and the axis of that cylinder is line joining the two. Now what is a solid generated by revolution of a rectangle. Where is rectangle here? So we can draw a rectangle from inside the cylinder like this. So let's give the points A, this two as A and this as B. So this is the center of the circle. With radius we reach a point on the arc of the cylinder, that is A, same ways from the bottom side. So this totally forms a rectangle OO dash, or we can say O dash OAB. That's our rectangle, and this is our rectangle. I just shown over here. This is our rectangle A and B, and imagine this rectangle we revolve it in a circular path. So this forms the cylinder, and while revolving, the figure is representing an instance of that revolvement. So if we imagine this, then this position, then this position, so infinitely or with some distance we revolve this in a circular path, we get the cylinder. So that is the idea of a right circular cylinder. So here this is, consider the rectangle O dash OAB. I will just mark this as rectangle. This is our rectangle OA dash AB, and which means OO dash AB rectangle, which revolves about its sides O dash O and completes full round to arrive its initial position. So if it completes round and arrives in the initial position, that makes the cylinder, which is right circular cylinder. Now further concepts of this cylindrical figure. So if we want to say, let's say this is cylinder with O as the center of the upper circle, O dash as the center of the lower circle, and line joining the two is the axis. So there are base is what? This circular part, upper and the lower, they are called base. So base is each of the circular ends on which cylinder rests, that is the base. Then axis, segment joining the centers of two circles is axis of cylinder, and here it is O dash, this is the axis of the cylinder. Then radius of circular base is the radius of cylinder. So if we say this, will just, so this orange line is representing the radius, let's say R. So this is radius, and the height is, this is the length of the axis. So height of the cylinder is, or height of the cylinder is the length of the axis, of cylinder. And what are there is one more point, lateral surface. The curved surface joining the two bases of right circular cylinder is called lateral surface. So this curved surface is a lateral surface. It is geometrically termed as lateral surface. So these terms are just terms, but when problems comes, that comes in the language of these terms. So given a base, given a lateral surface, given axis of a cylinder, that's why we should know geometrically what it means. That's it.